Got some Pi news update coming in from the Pi core team. Now, this affects everyone mining. If you have an active mining account on Pi network, you need to listen to this because the future and security of your account is going to change from today. Listen to this. It's an update on the mainnet migration and account verification. Now, historically, Pi accounts have relied on phone numbers, not emails, as unique identifiers. Now, while convenient at first, now this approach created challenges for Pi network, as SMS, which are text-based messages via phone numbers, the verification was proven to be both unreliable and very costly. And a lot of guys, we were wondering, how is the Pi core team actually managing the cost of sending everyone all those messages? Now, due to the global distributed nature of the Pi community, SMS communication between pioneers and servers have not always worked due to different geographic limitations in telecommunication regulations, carrier policies, and individual service subscriptions, and most importantly, cost and other factors that Pi network has been going through because of phone numbers and SMS messages. And a lot of people have been having issues, especially with the KYC and getting their phone numbers actually verified. Now, in light of these challenges, and that the network is in a phase with more reliable authenticity measures such as KYC and liveness checks, it is time to shift from primarily or solely relying on phone numbers to using email-based two-factor authentication or 2FA verification, with the goal of eventually supporting advanced authentication measures like passkeys and biometrics. Now, this is very important. Let me just break down that to you up to that point. A lot of people have been asking, what do you mean by two-factor authentication when it comes to Pi network? Does it mean that I need to download the Google Authenticator app? Do I need to download the Microsoft Authenticator? What do I need to do? Okay, let me just break this down for you. You do not need a Google Authenticator or Microsoft Authenticator or any type of authenticating app on your phone. Pi network does not operate like your Instagram account or your Facebook, like your Google account. It operates differently. Now, two-factor authentication when it comes to Pi network is two steps of authentication. Now, the first factor of authentication is your verified email address, your trusted email address. So they first send you a link for you to confirm whether or not you want to make that change. Maybe you want to change your wallet, you want to change something big in your account. Any account change has to go through the two-factor authentication. So as I said, the first factor of authentication when it comes to Pi network is your trusted email address. A link will be sent to your trusted email address. Now, the second factor of authentication is that you need to click the link and go back to your account using that link, and then the link, a liveness check will pop up. Now, the liveness check is the second factor of authentication. I repeat, Pi network has two-factor authentication. The first factor is your email, your trusted email. Once you head there, you'll click a link to confirm that you want to make the changes. Second, you'll be redirected back to the app where you're going to do a liveness check. Once you do your liveness check and confirm that it is you, that it is your face, it is you, the person whose identity and details are locked in the server, then you will proceed to add your email, to change your phone number, to do whatever you want. But now this is huge, and I hope that confusion has been cleared, because a lot of people have been confused whether or not Pi network uses the Google Authenticator. No, it does not. Two-factor authentication, email, then your liveness check. Now, the email-based two-factor authentication not only addresses the above challenges that people have been facing, especially doing your KYC and passing your KYC. A lot of people lost their phone numbers. And remember, up to this point, the only way that you could recover your account is through your phone number. If you lost your phone number, you was done. A lot of people, of course, there's the Facebook, there's the Apple, if you're on iOS, but the most trusted, the anchor, the heart and soul of everything on Pi network has always been your phone number, because you can't even move your Mind coins to Mainnet or to your wallet if you don't have your phone number. But now this policy shift means that you do not need your phone number. If you just have your email address, you are good to go, because on your email address, they'll send you a link for you to do the liveness check, the second factor of authentication. Once you confirm it is your face, then you move on. It's just like Face ID on your email, as simple as that. So that's what it basically it means. And as I said, they're going to introduce passkeys and biometrics very, very soon. Now, to get there, every user will first need to establish a trusted email on file on your account. You have to put up your trusted email. However, some users never added an email address to their accounts, or might have entered incorrect ones, or lost access to their past email accounts, or shared emails with family members by accounts. So Pi Network has thought about this, and this is what they're saying. Given that adding an email to a Pi account is not done at the time of the account creation, this is a major shift in account management and security. Now, Pi had to check. It had to make his check to make sure that, that your account, if you want to change your email, that it is authentically you, that you're the one. Now, they've done this through additional analytics and analysis before allowing users to migrate. Now, they've checked how users added their trusted email, the process and security of user, how they completed their two-factor authentication to ensure that integrity of this processes and the security of other user accounts is maintained in the Pi Network ecosystem. Now, in some cases, further actions as liveness checks or additional SMS verifications are needed, because cases do vary. Now, this required a temporary pause in migration until such system level checks were made. And this is just Pi Network basically telling us that this is why we've been silent, because a lot of people up to this point have been asking, okay, we've done the KYC, we've done everything, and I'm still on tentative. What is going on? So all of us, including me, I have been there for like 6 years in Pi Network. I was put on tentative KYC, and I was a validator. I was put on tentative KYC, and this is why Pi is coming out and saying we had to go and check, because we're introducing this new level of security. We're not just trusting phone numbers anymore. We're also trusting email addresses. Now, before we move to introduce this policy, we need to check account history. How has this person be behaving on this account? How many times has this person changed the email address? Does this person have a phone number? They had to scan through the whole database and just make sure everything is good before introducing the migration. Now, bringing to the good news is that migrations have now resumed on Pi Network and will gradually expand to more email-based two-factor authentication and system-level checks complete. Now, Pi Network is committed to a smooth and secure transition, and your patience is appreciated as account security is strengthened for everyone. And this is one of the biggest news that we have been waiting for as a community for the longest time ever. Because a lot of people have lost their passwords, their email address, phone numbers, because the phone number is the most important thing. A lot of people had lost their phone numbers because everyone signed up with a phone number on Pi Network. We didn't sign up with email addresses, and that's what they're saying. But right now, they're introducing this new policy change. I think it also means that new people who are signing up on Pi Network might be forced to sign up using an email address. I think that's an easier way moving on. So that's one of the things I think we will see moving on. For old people who've been on Pi Network for the longest time ever, we've never had an issue about logging in with an email or resetting with an email. It's never been there. But this is new. Tell me what you think on the comment section below. If you've lost your account, if you want to understand more about account recovery, this was not a video about recovering your account, it's just an update. I've done a video about recovering your Pi Network account, talking about the Pi phrase. Someone says, I've lost my Pi phrase, how to get my wallet back. I've done all that. I've shown everything, creating a new wallet. I've done a video. Go check it out on the playlist. Yeah, check it out. Tell me what you think on the comment section below. See you on the next one. I loved this update.